I decided to give this cute little corner of my yard a little makeover, maybe turn it into a little gnome village or something, because it is a bit of a shady corner in my yard. It does get some morning sunlight, but other than that, it's just mostly dappled bright sunlight. So I headed over to those. Got a bunch of ferns and some pentas and torrentias, which do well in partial sun and shade. Once I got home, I kind of did a little bit of a rough draft for what I want the final look to be like. So I arranged the pots in a way that looked good to me before I actually start digging and putting them in the ground. Okay, so the very first plant I'm going to put in is the Kimberly Queen Fern. This is going to go all the way in the back because it's bigger and bushier than the other plant. So naturally it belongs in the back. Okay, so now after that, I'm going to be planting my foxtail ferns right in front because these plants add, I feel like, a nice texture to the layout. They're fluffy, they're really cute, they're fun little plants. So I'm going to get started right now. At this point, I realized that I have a tripod that I was not using all this time, like the idiot I am. So with my new discovery, I set up the tripod and I started digging for the second foxtail fern right there. Ah, yes, it feels so good to have both hands free and not having to record with one hand while digging up with another one. I can't believe I forgot about this. But first, a quick hydration break because it is hot out here. Oh, and also I forgot to mention earlier that I am sprinkling a little bit of this Dr. Earth's organic fertilizer in each hole before I plant them. It is a 222 natural fertilizer, plus it has some beneficial fungi and microbials in it that helps the root system develop well. Okay, now it's time for the pentas. They're gonna go right in the middle there. And yes, I am wearing flip-flops because this is Florida and we wear flip-flops at every occasion, at every place. And these are extra special because they're not even mine, they're my husband's, hence why there's a pig on my feet. Alright, so at this point my phone actually needed to cool down. It shut off because it was overheating. So I thought this was a good cue for me to take a break also because look at that sun. It was hot. So I'm going to come back in the afternoon and finish this up when there's a little bit more shade in the area. Alright, it's later in the afternoon now. As you can see, it's much shadier, which means it's much more cooler. So I'm going to get ahead and start planting my torrentias now. And that's it. I'm done planting everything. At this point, I was still not 100% satisfied with how my decors were arranged. So I moved around the spill pot and the little gnome houses a little bit, just tried different layouts to see which one I like, and I finally settled on this one.